Hey everyone, I'm JoJo, and this is episode 1 of Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition. And here I'm joined with my boy JG.
Yo!
How you doing, JG?
I'm good, I'm chilling.
What are the team's goal for the season, and how has the preseason prepared you for your first few games?
So we want to make playoffs. We obviously want to be number one in district. But for sure the goal is to make playoffs. No, university hasn't been in playoffs in 12 years, so we're gonna change that this year.
Who are some players stepping into key roles this year? And how do they plan to make an impact on the year?
For sure Asa, he came from Waco High. That was a dog, man. Who else? Me, myself, shoot, I didn't play last year, so yeah, me, Asa. We got a couple good players. Yeah.
All right, number 3. What are the biggest strengths of the team, and what areas do you think need improvement as the season progresses?
For sure, hitting. We've been struggling on hitting. Or really, shoot, I can't hit the baseball. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, hitting, our errors, and pitching, for sure.
So just little things, huh?
Yeah, just little things, and then we fix those things, we're gonna be solid.
All right, and then finally, what's the final message you want to give out before your next match?
Y'all pop out for our initial game on Tuesday.
That's all the time we have today. Thank you for JG for joining us, and I'm JoJo, and this is Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition.
Hi everyone, I'm your host Anasia, and welcome to Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition, episode number 2. Today I am joined by the infamous Jair. Welcome.
Yo.
So, what is the team's mindset going into the next match, and how are y'all staying focused?
So basically, this is right now kind of we've been good. Yesterday we took an L first issue game, but it's okay. Our focus right now really is to just stay on top of the hitting, the pitching, the defense, and mainly our focus comes whenever we are practice to the game. So in order to stay on top of that, we just basically try to clear our minds and not let whatever bad happens distract us.
How do you guys handle the pressure when it comes to big games?
We just really try not to think much about it, but we know it's going to be a tough challenge and a competition whenever we come across a good team. So we just try to stay locked and do our best and try to hit the ball in play, try to make every play as much as possible, try to get as much strikes in there and everything.
Sure.
But pressure-wise, maybe some of us feel the pressure, maybe some of us don't, but we just try to keep our cool. And I mean, everything happens for a reason, but I feel like we just got to stay cool and we'll be good to go throughout the season.
And finally, what is one message you would like to give out to the community for your next game?
Come out and support us next week at Belton and here at home against Belton as well. Just so we can pop out. We're gonna take both of those games too, because we're trying to make it in the playoffs, man. So that's really the goal here, all right?
That is all the time we have for today, you guys. Thank you to the iconic Jair for joining us. I'm your host, Anasia, and I'll see you here next time on Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition. Hi guys, welcome back to Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition. Today I am joined by the unstoppable Wizzy. Welcome.
Oh, what's good?
So after the last 2 games versus Belton, what are something that you and the team are working on for future games?
Well, one thing that we're working on is picking up our energy and, just kind of fixing them routine plays, just doing what we can on and off the field. I mean, just controlling what we can control. Some things are out of our reach and out of our control.
What is a key takeaway from the last game?
I think our attitude towards the game. we didn't really give up without a fight. Our first game, we didn't go without a fight. If we would have stayed like that through our second game, then I think we more than likely would have won that game.
So how are you and the team preparing for the next game versus Ellison?
Well, we're just working hard at practice, trying to boost our energy. We can't judge them by, the way their record or the way they play. So we're just gonna come with the attitude of trying to win every game.
And finally, what is one message you would like to give out to the community for your next game?
Come support out tonight. We're gonna beat Ellison tonight, so be out there and support.
All right, guys, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you to the Unstoppable Weezer for joining us. I'm your host, Anisha, and I'll see you here next time on Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition.
Hey everyone, I'm JoJo. This is Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition, and today I'm joined with my boy Asa. How you doing, Asa?
I'm doing good,
That's what's up. All right, Asa. So the first question is, what has the team been focusing on in practice this week to prepare for the matchup against Waco High?
We've been working on staying level-headed, keeping ourselves back in the box, making sure we stay focused in this next game, go get a win, and go secure ourselves a playoff spot.
How important is the game to this team for the momentum going into the rest of the game?
This game is a big game. For me, it's big playing against my old school Waco. But for the team, this is playoff games. If we can win these next two games, we'll clinch a spot and we'll be in the playoffs the first time in 12 years here.
Which players should the fans keep their eye out on?
I have to say myself, I'm excited to play him. But man, keep an eye on Matt. He's gonna pitch a game Friday, I think. But he's been deadly in the box. Had a few doubles lately, a few off the wall.
And finally, what's the message you want to send out to the community before this game?
Just everyone show up. This is the Waco game. We got Southside versus Waco. This is the game. Show up. Be there 7 o'clock Tuesday and Friday, Waco ISD Stadium.
That's all the time we have for today. And I'm JoJo, and we'll be seeing you again on Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition.
Hi everyone, I'm Eva, and this is Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition, Episode 5. And today I'm here with AJ. How's it going?
It's going good.
As you prepare for the upcoming match against Lake Belton, what has the team been focusing on in practice?
Just fundamental stuff. Just getting ready, playing hard, just getting ready for the biggest matchup. And this is probably our hardest game we played all season.
And do you have any personal goals you're aiming to achieve this game?
Just making contact with the ball, hitting wise, just putting the ball in play, making plays on defense.
What challenges do you think you're going to be facing against Lake Belton, and how does you and the team plan to tackle that?
There's better competition and overall faster pitchers, faster everything. And we just adjust to it.
And finally, what's the message that you would like to send out to the Waco community before y'all's next match?
Just come out and support today at 7 o'clock at the Veterans Field.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you to AJ for joining us, and I'll see you next time on Trojan Takeover.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anthony. Welcome to Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition, Episode 6. I'm here with
Juan Martinez.
and how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm ready.
As we prepare for the up-and-coming match against Midlothian, What is one thing your team is focusing on and during practice?
Well, right now we've been doing BP. We've been doing baseball or batting practice, getting better at swinging the bat faster and timing it better because we need to sit back when we see the ball.
Do you have any personal goals that you're aiming for today's match?
Really, just keep our mind straight. Don't let anything go downhill when one little thing happens. Keep a positive mindset. Keep our dugout active and keep the energy going.
What challenges do you anticipate facing while you're going against Midlothian today? And then how do you and the team plan on tackling?
Well, we're just gonna really just gotta focus on batting and eliminating our errors and taking advantage of the errors that they make. So.
And finally, what is a message that you would like to send out to the community before y'all's today?
Pop out today at 7 p.m. I need everybody over there. The stands need to be full, and we're gonna bring home a dub.
That's all the time we have today. Thank you for Juan Martinez for joining us. We'll see you next time on Trojan Takeover Baseball Edition.